need to do is subscribe. Yes, just click that red button and join the Pharaoh 7 TV family. Stay connected, stay informed.
Alright, kamangunenyu imiten wele kurenan nalet ko Ferote Entertainment hana list. Akin betutab raini kokomiten a fight noten ko between nekile Vicky Brilliance ak Stacy Chemaluk nekokomuch kotestai kot missing. Wireke bichu sana sana limbo mtandaoni sana ko betutab raini moche kityo kekas reaction notet ko nebo biik chekokosip the story. Ak en olombo comment section ni ibokokwon kityok maon neng'ung'et ile tos ng'alechu ilulchini ano na tos ng'alechu ikertoi ano. Ak en kit neo komeutien isubscribe na simasirin kit age tugul yekiposteni.
There's a fight which is going on between two parties. I think that is Vicky Brilliance and Stacy. And I'm sorry, I have to pick a side, and that is Vicky Brilliance. Number one, I do not know her. I've never met her. I've never had a conversation with her. What I know about her is what I've seen on social media. And what I also know about her is what was when the baby daddy or the husband or the former husband, I don't know, maybe wamerudiana sijui, said while they were having a TikTok live where he said, like, who doesn't beat up a woman? For me, that was a confirmation that what Vicky had alleged happened was indeed true, and that the man is abusive, physically abusive, that is. I do not know, people usually say that there must be a role that she played for the person to be that violent, but I do not think anyone deserves to be beaten, no matter how bad the situation is. Yeah, so basically, that's that. Now, on to this Stacy and Vicky fight. Of course, Stacy is feeling offended that Vicky is now fighting back because she got into her business. She tried advising her and whatnot, and she clearly took sides. And unfortunately, I saw a post where she's alleging that she's a D- material or a D material, that she's not dynasty like her, and that she should look for her own, ilo level ya watu wenye watafikia. And it got me thinking, number one, you've spewed hate against this girl, okay? You've given her unsolicited advice, okay? Of course, she's not amused because she feels you've taken her side without necessarily hearing her out. She's put it out there that the man is abusive. In fact, what I know is even the proceeds of her music career, she went ahead to construct a house in the same in the home of this man. Because ask me, and by the way, these women never build a house in your. I'd rather you buy a property with your husband and you build a house together. But hiyo ya kwenda kujenga kwa ancestral land yake. Anyway, so Vicky did that, right? But then you're just thinking that the amount of money which she won is the one which made her a developed kiburi. That is the narrative that you've been trying to drive. But this girl is here telling us he's been beating me up, okay? He's like ananichunga. Whenever I go to a show, he must be there. And for some reason, you all choose to ignore that, including Stacy. You decided to say, oh, if you pay a bill, you shouldn't tell the world. In fact, in the first place, why are you as a woman paying the bills? I'm not saying it's wrong too, okay? We are helpers, meaning that if our persons were wameshindwa, we contribute. But does it mean that you carry the entire burden? I do not think so. Any man worth his salt will provide. He will protect. Yeah, and then there's penetrate. which is a whole subject altogether. But what I'm saying is it is very wrong for a person to look down upon another person because of their financial or economic status. The thing is, this world is very funny. Things change, and this is not meant to guilt trip anyone. Of course, if you have money, flaunt it. But while you're doing it, do not infringe on another person's right. Do not make somebody feel bad. Case in point, I think Stacy, I'm saying this not with a lot of love, but with a lot of did you just say that? Is that you said that you are a dynasty and she should go and look for her class. The thing is, all of us, we don't breathe flavored oxygen just because you're a dynasty. You breathe same oxygen as her, okay? I'm very sure in life you have issues, just the way she has her own issues. Now, I know there's a point where the issues of children came in. I do not know. I didn't catch that, but bottom line is I'll tell both parties, when it comes to issues of childbirth and whatnot, kila mtu na timing yake na mpango za Mungu. So that isn't something to be discussed or to be used as a weapon when you're fighting. Now, I saw also Stacy say that, oh, some of us, we decide that we're going to raise our children in a whole family, like meaning having a father and a dad. The question which I have is, nyani haoni kundule, right? Because remember that you're not an island, okay? People know stuff. People know what is going on in your life. And other people are just like, So I'm just saying this, the conversations I've had out there, of this thing of putting yourself in a pedestal. You're like, I'm better than you. If I decide to have children, they will not have different fathers. All I have to say is shit happens. And in terms of education, just because somebody got a D or even an E in school or even did not complete school, it doesn't make them daft, okay? Some people are blessed with talent. I mean, Vicky Brilliance has talent. You have a business mind, you have the education, a good education background. We thank God for that. Mtu kama mimi, akili nayo ya vitabu masomo nilipewa. But when it comes to singing, I cannot sing to save my life because I have not a bad voice really, but I think it needs training. But bottom line is, if I was to make money out of singing, I wouldn't be where I am, okay? So just because somebody didn't clear school or finished school and did not pass very well, you do not know circumstances. Some people pass in school maybe because they have dyslexia. Some people fail in school and dyslexia, by the way, is a condition which hasn't been discussed enough in Kenya, especially. Somebody could just have failed school because they had something else bothering them, or maybe for them that wasn't their priority, that wasn't their life plan. Anyway, just to finish my rant, it's actually not a rant, it's just a commentary, is when you fight, can you people just fight with a little bit of decorum? Number one, tuache kuingiza watoto. Number two, tuache kuingiza pesa uendanga ikaisha, ama mtu anaendanga akapata. Number three, let's not bring in the issue of education and all that. And then number four, if possible, and unfortunately, I'm doing the same thing, is I'm commenting on things which are none of my business, so to say. But unfortunately, I'm here now. I've been seeing the hateful comments against Vicky Brilliance, and I'm like, no, this girl, she already is going through a lot, even though she may not say it. Even those people who move out of their marriage, they have to go through a loss. She has lost something. So what I'm just asking the both of you and the entire community is, please extend grace to each other, okay? Just extend grace. Now, number last, do not throw stones when you live in a glass house. I think that will be my last point. Do not throw stones when you live in a glass house. Okay, ciao.